Imagine this. A massive passenger plane takes off and simply vanishes into the sky. An abandoned ship is found drifting at sea, tables set for dinner but not a single soul on board. Or an entire colony of over 100 people disappears overnight, leaving only a single cryptic word behind. History is filled with disappearances that defy explanation. Today we're diving into 5 of the most chilling and unsolved mysteries that continue to haunt us. Are you ready? Let's begin. Number 5. The Lost Colony of Roanoke. In 1587, over 100 English settlers founded a colony on Roanoke Island, off the coast of present-day North Carolina. But when supply ships returned in 1590, the settlement was abandoned. The houses were still standing, but the colonists were gone. No signs of battle, no graves. Just one word carved into a tree: Croatoan. Some believe the colonists joined a nearby Native American tribe. Others think they starved or were wiped out by disease. But with no conclusive evidence, the fate of the lost colony remains one of America's oldest unsolved mysteries. Number 4. D.B. Cooper. On November 24, 1971, a man boarded a Northwest Orient Airlines flight in Portland, Oregon. He called himself Dan Cooper, but thanks to a typo in the press, history remembers him as D.B. Cooper. He handed a note to a flight attendant. "I have a bomb in my briefcase." He demanded $200,000 and 4 parachutes. After the ransom was delivered, the plane took off again. In the middle of the night, somewhere over Washington State, Cooper strapped on a parachute, grabbed the cash, and leapt out the back of the plane. He was never seen again. In the 1980s, a few decayed bills were discovered along a riverbank. But Cooper himself, gone. Was he killed in the jump, or did he escape with the money? Nobody knows. Number 3. Jimmy Hoffa. Jimmy Hoffa was one of America's most powerful labor union leaders. Loved by workers, feared by politicians, and deeply tied to the mafia. On July 30th, 1975, Hoffa went to meet 2 mobsters at a Detroit area restaurant. He was last seen in the parking lot around 2 p.m. After that, he vanished. For decades, the FBI investigated countless leads. Some said his body was buried beneath a stadium. Others claimed he was fed into a garbage compactor. But no trace was ever found. Hoffa's disappearance remains one of America's greatest unsolved mysteries. Number 2. The Mary Celeste. In 1872, the merchant ship Mary Celeste was discovered drifting in the Atlantic Ocean. Her cargo was intact. The ship wasn't damaged. Meals were set on the table. Personal belongings were untouched. But the crew, every single one of them, was gone. The lifeboat was missing, suggesting they abandoned ship. But why? There was no storm, no pirate attack, and the vessel wasn't sinking. Some theories suggest a sudden explosion scare from leaking alcohol barrels forced the crew to flee. Others say something more sinister happened. The Mary Celeste remains the most famous ghost ship in history. Number 1. Malaysia Airlines Flight MH370. In 2014, Malaysia Airlines Flight MH370 took off from Kuala Lumpur bound for Beijing with 239 people on board. Shortly after, the plane veered off course. Its communication systems were shut down, and then silence. Despite one of the largest search efforts in aviation history, only a few small pieces of wreckage were ever found along the Indian Ocean. But the plane itself and the passengers remain lost. Some believe the pilot deliberately changed the course. Others suspect a hijacking or even cyber sabotage. To this day, MH370 remains the greatest mystery of modern aviation. Planes vanishing into the skies, ghost ships drifting across the oceans. A union leader who walked into a meeting and never walked out. A mysterious hijacker who jumped into the night and disappeared. And an entire colony erased from history. Some mysteries may eventually be solved, but others may remain forever in the shadows. Which of these stories do you find the most chilling? Let us know in the comments below. This is Death Traces. We'll continue to follow the trail of history's darkest mysteries. Until next time, stay curious, mum. And remember, some traces lead only into darkness.